welcome to the daily guidance for today. I hope everyone had a good weekend. We're going to use the Good Tarot. And I feel like the images will tell a story. So even though I will honor the meaning of the cards, I feel like they're going to give me a message through the images versus the actual meaning of each card. So bear with me. I may lay the cards before I start to read. It's a good time to really pay attention to your intuition and what you're feeling. Your dreams right now are trying to remind you of something. It's trying to make you think about something. Like a feeling that you get. So like if you get a dream and it makes you feel, I guess, nostalgic or makes you remember something, they're trying to get you to remember that feeling for a reason. So it's not too much about the dream and the people in it. It's more about the feeling you got from the dream. I hope that makes sense. Message for today, please. So the King of Water. So it feels like someone who doesn't usually pay attention to their emotions. And this may actually be someone who thinks their emotions are not in check, or they don't trust them, or it can lead them to make a bad decision. For example, someone who may feel like, no, you know, love is not real. The last time I fell in love, it didn't really go in my favor, so I don't trust my feelings anymore. Like I'm getting someone who may be jaded by an emotional experience, so they don't really trust what they're feeling as factual or as valid, rather. I feel like this person is being put in a space where they have to feel. So someone may be going through something and they don't understand what's going on. And they don't know what to do. This person may feel lost in a sense, or they're looking for answers. Like I'm getting somebody who's like yearning an answer. And this is somebody who's experienced. They've been through things. So I'm not getting a young energy. I'm getting someone who's been through a lot, okay? Someone who's actually experienced more than the average person. Like this one has a story. This person has a story. And it's like the only way this person will get answers is if they go within and they listen to what they're feeling. So there's answers coming through, but you're going to have to really kind of calm down in your environment, kind of take a breather, take a break, rest, maybe take a day off, and really calm yourself down and pay attention to what you're feeling. Five of Earth, because yes, there is a longing, there's something missing, there's a void here. So I didn't want to really use the term loss, but this is the accepted term, I guess, by society. When you're not really sure where to go next, what to do, you're looking for answers. And nothing seems to really give you the answer. And that's because the answer is within. It's through something you're feeling that you'll know. So there really is no answer per se, even though there is an answer. Like, I don't want to talk in circles, but I think that's what I just did. So the answer may not be what you are looking for. The actual answer is not something that's gonna, when it comes to your mind or your conditioning or the ways of the world, how we've been taught, what you think the answer is, it's not that. You already have the answer. High Priestess, you know what it is. It's your inner voices talking to you. Some of you might want to do some mirror work and look at yourself in the mirror and talk to yourself. There's an answer trying to come. Your inner voice is loud right now. I think some of y'all need to really quiet whatever you're doing. So some of you may actually be very busy. You might be in a spirit of doing, right? Action, trying to take care of things, trying to make sure things get done. I'm kind of feeling somebody who's on the go because you're on a mission. It kind of feels like someone's on a mission and they have things to do, so they can't really sit down and, meditate or take a break. But right now, that is the answer. That what you're needing will come through that if you're able to kind of relax and calm. The things going on around you, that Priestess here, Seven of Water. Yeah, there's a lot of choices, decisions, different ways to go, different routes, different opportunities for some of you. It might feel confusing or complex, but this tells me nothing is yet set in stone. There's still some path to go. There's still some, it's like ways. There's still some ways to go. Like, I kind of feel someone's pondering on what's best for them. It almost feels like this time you want to make the right decision. So the right decision may not be the obvious decision. The right decision may actually be the last one that you were thinking about going with. Because I'm seeing like way off the spectrum. Somebody's way off. It's like somebody's doing action and they feel inspired and they think they need to be on the go and they need to be trying harder and they need to be pushing and they need to not be giving up on something, when the answer is to stop, relax. If it's going to fall, let it fall, let things happen and go with the flow. And the one thing that you were not even thinking about doing, that's the best way to go. So someone's all the way over here when they're trying to get you all the way over there. So somebody's off on some type of decision that they're making, trying to make. I feel like this is in progress. So I feel like the decision has not been made. It's out there. It's in the air. There's possibilities. There's chances. So they want you to quiet yourself and listen to your inner voice. The sun, wow. Then it'll be bright. Then things will be clear. Then it'll lead to a more refreshing, more, I feel like open, like I feel a relief. There's like a calming here. This feels right? The sun is happiness, is contentment. It's just like you can relax. There's nothing to worry about. They're trying to make something clear to someone. Tell me more, please. They're trying to show you something. King of Water. Wow. You're going to really have to go into your emotions. Many of you are working out of your masculine energy, which is the action-oriented. We got 2 king cards. They're trying to get you to go a little bit more into your receptive energy, High Priestess, your emotions. So the King of Water, King of Emotions, King of Feelings, King of Cups energy here. While still being in your masculine energy, they need you to feel more. So it feels like you're going to have to listen to her. I say her because it's your feminine energy. I think you guys know that. It's not, I'm not only speaking to women or specifically about a woman. Even though a woman may actually be the one telling you this, a feminine energy. There's messages coming from your receptive side, your intuition, the side of you that relaxes and allows and goes with the flow, the side of you that trusts and has faith, at its highest capacity. It's the king. So this is at its most mature space, at its most evolved space. Your emotions are trying to show you something, the sun. Through your emotions, you will understand something deeper. Again, water, emotions, depth, the subconscious, the unseen. Right? I'm feeling moon energy here. So your dreams are telling you something. It is trying to show you something you don't see. And I feel like it's something you have, but you don't know you have it, right? So I'm getting a vision of someone who's praying for something. They're asking for it. But their guides are saying you already have it. So they're trying to get this person to change their energy to being grateful. Gratefulness will help you right now. But I also feel like this person doesn't realize they have it. They don't understand that one of these options is the answer. So they can't be grateful because they don't even realize they have it. That's the energy. So they're in prayer mode. They're asking when they should be thankful because they have it. So it's almost like you're in the wrong space. You're in the right space, but you don't know it, which makes you in the wrong space. I hope that makes sense, because I'm trying to explain how I see it. So if you were thankful that you have it, you would actually be experiencing it. But since you don't even realize you have it, you're not thankful. You're asking for it. You're begging for it. When that's not the right energy to serve you in this moment. Because since you actually have it, and if you realize you had it, you would actually be grateful right now. So instead you feel lost. Okay, and that's where that phrase, being lost or feeling a void, comes from. It's because you know there's something that's supposed to be there, but it's not there. So it's like a void, it's a hole, and you try to feel it, F-I-L-L. You try to fill it with whatever. And when you can't feel it, it becomes like a numbing energy. So they're trying to give you some clarity here with the sun. Let's keep going. Some of you need to pay attention. And I'm strongly getting, this is to those of you who don't usually see your emotions as valid. You ignore your feelings, you ignore even what people tell you they feel. It's almost like you're turned off from it. Honestly, is how I get it. It's like a trigger if somebody says, well, I feel like, and it's almost like you turn off and you don't even hear anything after I feel, because you don't really think that feelings hold any weight. So they're actually talking to you through your feelings, but you're not honoring what you feel. Okay, 4 of Fire is here. Some of you, this is concerning domestic situations, the home, the immediate home, family. So I'm getting issues around the home with the 4 of Fire. They're speaking to you through music. Some of you, your lights may be flickering on and off. That's like your guides, your spirit team trying to get your attention. Your light bulb may have stopped working, some of you. Barefoot, walking outside barefoot can help you ground your emotions. Music. Relaxing music can help some of you get into your emotions and get messages. I'm getting like somebody's afraid of their emotions. Someone's afraid of like feeling, of crying, of expressing. Here, that is King of Cups, King of Water energy. He feels deeply, he has a lot, but he doesn't express it. Okay, Ace of Water, it's your emotions. So someone may be even drowning in their emotions. Someone's crying. I'm seeing just a lot of water. There's a cleansing happening. There's a cleansing happening. Somebody's in healing, like you're being healed. And they're trying to get you to see something. Let me clarify the sun here. It kind of feels like the answer you want, somebody has to get out of their ego, I'm going to say, because the answer you want is not what it is. And I feel like that's what someone's fighting. And it's like you know this. Someone knows what to do, but it goes against their beliefs. Tell me about the sun. What is being shown? Please tell me about the sun. Why is the sun here? So I'm getting a lot of inner conflict, fighting yourself. This is like 5 different versions of you fighting. Tell me more. So there's some type of message through that inner conflict. The fact that you're fighting yourself in and of itself is a message. Justice. Wow. They're trying to get you to balance. Balance your masculine and feminine, your emotions, your feelings, the things you're taking action on. They all need to be merged, right? They're trying to get you to balance. Something's trying to balance here. Somebody may be dealing with justice, like the legal system, the justice system. There's something here. Okay, my printer is going off. There's something. They're trying to get my attention. Okay, 7 of Water. Some type of choice, opportunity, option. Okay, wow. Yeah, it's a choice card. Lovers is a choice card. It could be the choice between 2 people. It can be the choice between two different passions, right? Paths. You don't know which passion to follow. Some of you may be getting a lot of different ideas of what you want to do, and you're taking action on multiple things at the same time, which causes confusion. So for some of you, the things you love, the people you love, you may be caught in between two people you care about. Doesn't have to be romantic, even though this is the Lover's card. It does not have to be romantic. I'm feeling some kind of justice, some type of balance. It is a 6 card, and then we have justice here. For some of you, it is love, actually. Ace of Water. Okay, we have the Emperor. The Divine Masculine, they're talking to you. They're talking to you through your Divine Masculine energy, the side of you that thinks it needs to be on the go, it needs to be doing. You may be set in your ways. I'm feeling someone stubborn. I'm feeling someone who thinks they know and they're not trying to open up. Again, I'm getting someone experienced. It's giving me the same vibes as the first card, the long white beard. So I'm getting someone who's been through a lot. They've experienced a lot and they know. There's a knowing with this. There's wisdom here. And it's almost like you can hear it. You can hear that inner voice, the High Priestess. Even here, there's the long white beard. Basically, all 3 of the masculines have long white beards. So there's definitely someone who, through experience, they've been taught, or they've learned, rather, through their own personal experience. So this is your truth, or this is their truth, that certain things have to be done a certain way. And it may have worked for you for a long time. I'm getting the ways that's always worked for you is no longer working, and it will not work because it's time for you to balance your energy and do things a different way. So that's the conflict here. That's the conflict. So somebody's used to life a certain way, and you may actually be used to getting things your way. Like you may always have the final say, the final authority, right? In this situation, you don't. Somebody has to, it's almost like follow rules given to them, even though it's not rules. In a way it is. I'm getting some of you all, like the justice system may have to step in and make decisions. And that's just because it's time for change. All right, I'm getting someone who may not be really showcasing this side of them. You may not even know this is happening with someone, but it is. That's the message. For some of you, this is you. So it feels like you're being called to do something totally opposite. Well, I mean, that's been like a common message, but I'm trying to say it a different way because it's not the same message as just do something different. It's more of what you might think is right in this case, even if it's technically right based on facts and evidence, it's intuitively like wrong, right? It's counterintuitive. It's not going to make sense to you. If you're trying to just do things because it makes sense, if you're trying to work out a logic, rationale, there's no formula for this answer, is where I'm going. There's no way to sit down and make sense of this. There's no way to measure it. You literally have to go on your senses, what you feel. Okay, so it's not going to be obvious to you. Wow, it's time for change, literally what I was getting. And I think I said that verbatim. It's time for a change. Do not wait or put off decisions any longer. Live playfully and with a light heart. They're telling you to lighten up. Listen to the voice of your inner child. Some of you may be very serious, right? This may be an actual serious type of situation. They're saying lighten up a little. And listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune into it and listen and trust to it. Yet some of you, through music, you may get your answer. And I feel like your favorite music, it may be the type of music you used to listen to when you were younger, or you may have had like a paternal figure around you, a grandfather, a father, the music he listened to. And, you know, I'm getting like the blues or jazz, like I'm getting something very nostalgic. It'll put you in a certain place, and I'm getting that may be what's helpful for you. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.